Today we're going to be reviewing Loot, and first off, how to play is you must earn 30 victory points right there and on this forest. So there's multiple instructions that you will learn to play, like the law of Root and the learn to play, like that. So let's begin. So you can play as 4 factions: the Marquise, the Cat, the Eyrie Dynasty, the Warline Alliance, or the Vagabond. So it came with all these pieces, all of them. We got birds, the cat, the mice, all right here. To earn points, you must do each one faction-specific thing, like spreading sympathy or doing multiple random things. So then we're gonna just talk about combat first and how the movement work. So you make example. So when the birds come, they will rule that ruling. You can only move if you rule that ruling by having more warriors in or buildings or tokens. So how to combat, the one that is battling will get the higher roll, which is 3, which is the higher roll. So it will do 1 attack, so it will be removed. And the lower roll, which means you can only do 1 because there's only 1 of them. So yeah, that's basically how combat works. Let's talk about the cards. This is the card where each player draws from. There's 2 types of cards, which is instantaneous effect or infinity spec. So basically you need to craft that card by using suit. They have fox, mice, and rabbit suit, which match. So when you craft, you just basically use example like ruse here, which basically means you can craft that card and you can take it. So craftable cards, they're like have these kinds of specific tools that you get from here and put on the boards right over here. The Vagabond will use them later, so it will do nothing for them, but it will get them points to win more. And for this effect, you just need to get it and it will just read it, so you see what to do while in combat or other things. And that's both of types of the cards. So on the map, there's 2 sides. There's the autumn and the winter map on the other side. It just stores everything in. There's the other side, which is the winter map right here. So yeah. Now let's talk about each faction. So first, let's talk about Marquise the Cat, which basically starts in almost all of the place, only 1, and they will have a keep right here and have multiple types of buildings. So we got the recruiters, which basically when it's placed, you can basically put more cats. And sawmill, which makes wood to build more buildings. And for the workshop, basically means it's for crafting cards. Now something unique for the winter map, which is basically mean you can just put your own suits on it. You can put like random suits on it. It would change the game a little bit. So how to earn points? So one way to do it is when someone's attacking, and you can basically destroy a building or token and earn 1 point on the track right there. So extra hits basically mean that if there's no no unit here. So when you roll a 0, both 0, you will still hit that. You get point because there's no unit there. So that's basically how extra hits work. So as the Marquise the Cat, you can build and start off. So if you build more, you'll get points. You'll get this, build the same one, you'll get more points, and like that. And this basically means to draw a card while at the end. So each faction starts by having Birdsong, Daylight, or Evening. Birdsong, just follow what they do. You can basically follow everything. And there's some specific skills that they have here, up here. Okay, next up we got the Eyrie Dynasty right here. So this one is pretty unique. Basically, you just need to first get some of these cards ready, and that's so as the birds, you basically pick a leader. You can pick from here all these leaders. Let's example pick this guy right here. You can see, then you can put the Royal Wazard into the Pacific, like battle or recruit right here. So as a bird, you can basically draw cards. For example, you can just place movement here, or anything. So basically, example, you can just place the roost here. Example like this. So you basically need to do the things that it commands. So basically recruit. So basically recruit. So you place recruit here. Only one because it's a bird card, which means it's a wild card. And then you can just move from a fox clearing. You can battle, let's example here, you can just battle. And finally you can build on the land, Indian land. So basically that's how you basically do the birds. And then another key detail is once you cannot do anything, so basically you have too much cards already, you can just, if you cannot do those actions, you must go on turmoil, which means all your cards in the decree will fall except the Royal Wazard, which stays, which all these cards are discarded. And you can pick a new leader. Yes, and it just continues, and you just follow the same order still. Next one we're talking about is the Alliance, which basically means you need to spend. You have these little mouse right here. There are few of them, but they're pretty strong. So basically how to play them is basically you just need to place more cards into the supporters, and you can just need to spread sympathy all over, which means that each animal that comes in, you must give them the card that matches the suit, which means fox, so they must give you a fox card, and you can build base, like these kind of base in those specific area, which you can place it there. So that's basically how to play the Woodland Alliance, spend supporters. And finally, we got the Vagabond right here. So the Vagabond will start by choosing a character. There's 3 in the base game. There's just Thief, the Ranger, and the Tinker. We're all right here. So each one have their own starting items. So this is classic Thief. And the Vagabond is a pawn, which means it cannot be killed like other warriors can be. And also can stay in forest too. You can slip into forest. So the main thing about the Vagabond is all special pieces here, which means you can place these, you can exhaust these, and also this thread, which means that whenever you trade with someone, they will go up the points and you'll get points. But if they're hostile, you attack them, they'll immediately go to hostile. So yeah. Also, as a vagabond, you can do quests. All this in Pacific suits. You just need to exhaust those items to claim that quest. So that's basically Root. In the briefest explanation, there's so much more to this game, and that's it. So thank you for watching.